farm. Yay! We got another one of the forest farm. Oh my god, this is nice. See what I mean? Flooring, it just adds to it. It's gangster. I love it. See how everything is so, I mean, I have to say they can do a bit better with these sprinklers, but I think they went with like aesthetics over sprinklers, which, homie, I love this. This looks really cool. I've never really used this many quality sprinklers before. I would definitely say switch them to iridium sprinklers because you'll have like a lot more crops to cover for that. So what have you got? You got the obelisk close to your house. Smart idea. Like I said about the previous farm, you want to have this close to your farmhouse because if you're going to use them and you're planning, I want to go Ginger Island tomorrow, boop, you go in there, you're, you know, at Ginger Island by like 6:10. I like what you did with the iridium sprinkler here with the walkways in the bee house. The only thing you need to be careful of is you don't have a scarecrow, so you might lose these. But if you're only planting these so then the bee houses have a crop near them, that's fine. You don't need this many flowers for the bee houses. For, like these 4 inner flowers here and then the rest of these as bee houses, and that's why that way you can have like more bee houses to collect because bee houses actually reach quite far. They got a slime hutch which honestly takes up a lot of space as you can see, but maybe that they see the value in that. If that's making them money, I mean they obviously have an obelisk, so maybe this is one way that they're making their money, and they've let their furnaces all split up like this. Interesting that they put the furnaces next to them, but hey, maybe that's just a personal choice. Like the walkways around here, you should see like right behind me this little like corner over here. This is cute. Like I said about this crop area, I would like to see like more iridium. You can cover more crops. I don't see any scarecrows anywhere. I don't know if it's just me blinds or if maybe the screenshot didn't allow it, but I don't see any scarecrows. So I'm curious how you kept all the crops here without any scarecrows. They've got like 1 barn and 1 coop, which is interesting. They kind of just left it open so the animals can just run free if they wanted to. So it's got the barn and the coop closed off, so they're not running out at the moment. But I like that you've given them kind of the free roam to run wherever they want to. Oh, this is where your tap trees are. I completely did not see that. You got a designated spot for it, which is perfect. There are a few critiques I have. You can cover more crops with less sprinklers, and I think you should definitely utilize that. But I think you went for aesthetic instead of like how many crops you have, which I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This looks great. You can definitely do less flowers and put more bee houses so you can make more money through your bee houses, but this is like really pretty anyway. The slime hutch does take a lot of space, but if you see, you know, if you utilize the slime hutch to make money, go for it. I love this. There's only 1 shed, so I'm guessing you're not producing too many things, but you've only got 1, so I'm hoping you're making a lot of money, plenty of money, I was gonna say. This haul as a collective, I'd give it 7.8, maybe like an 8 out of 10. I'm giving it that because of how efficient it is. I like the efficiency. My only critique is the crops. The crops need more love. Please think about the crops. All right, next farm. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Now this is a pretty farm. Okay, I'm already loving this farm. Ah, dude, I love all the crops. I'm a big crop person. I can't zoom in any better than this, so there's this. All right, let's have a look. They moved the greenhouse. Love that you moved the greenhouse. I've always been afraid of like moving the greenhouse because I like where it is, but I like that you've put it right next to the farmhouse. You've got your fruit trees. You got 1 of every fruit tree. I would definitely say if you wanted to make money out of this, choose the trees that are going to make you the most money for that season. Like peaches and pomegranates are really good, so you should get peaches and pomegranates. I think apricot doesn't make as much money, or maybe cherries. So this is tap trees. I like that you've kept them together. There's only a small amount, but I'm guessing you don't need more than that. I like that you've used these crystal floorings. The obelisks on this side I like as well. As I said, I've always liked obelisks. I don't like how far away they are from the house, but I like that you've placed them somewhere. These are cool. You got your crops here. Love it. You don't like that it's missing floor pieces? Yeah, like here and here and here. I think that was kind of just their vision to be off like that. I'm interested as to why you've done so many flowers here and you only have 6 bee houses. Well, I would say if this are for gifts, that's fine. If all these flowers is for this bee house, then I would say definitely reduce the amount of crops and put more some more bee houses. You got your section over here for your barn and coop. Glad to see that there's grass here, so you're obviously, you know, trying to get the best you can out of this. I'm guessing this is just a hangout area, and then you've got your sheds on the right side here. And I like that you've got the 3, and I like that they match in color. Like, this is really nice to see. This is nice. It's interesting that you got the furnaces and the solar panels here. I would say like put these furnaces in a shed and and then put more solar panels. Yeah, I definitely agree that this here is just like a waste. It's not the farm design. This pond and this big pond. I remember when trying to design this from one of my YouTube videos, I have no idea why there's this big pond here. I have to say, visually, at first, it looked really nice. I liked where everything was. I like this farm. At a first look, I like that you've tried to like section everything off and you've got 2 floor pieces like I always do. And always suggest like to separate things. I would definitely say more crops. For that reason, if you're going to use up the space more, I would say definitely replace this. You can even move this mill here. You can move this over here and use that as a crop space. Have like 3 coming down here. Other than that, it's a nice farm. It's definitely efficient. I don't know what year this is. They don't the title just says wild and that's it. So I don't know what year it is. I don't know if this is their first farm. I definitely think you can replace these, put these trees in the greenhouse and then use this space for anything else. You can put the bee houses here and maybe do crops over here, like your strawberry crops over here. Like there's a lot of things that you can kind of like move around and shift around to like make more space for more money. It's a wild farm. It definitely is. But I would say 5 out of 10 just because like there's a lot of things that you can save up space, move around and utilize a bit more. But I think this is nice. I just wish I knew if this was going to be like a first farm or whatnot. So MNFE is the name. Thank you for your farm. It's really nice. I definitely think there's a lot of improvements you can make. But if this is your first farm, don't listen to me then. All right, next farm. Let's have a look. Let's see what the next farm is. Oh my dear God. Do you guys see this? Holy, I've never seen a farm so beautiful in my life. Holy, oh my God, that's a lot to consider. It's like a fairy lives here, 100%. It is very colorful. This is gorgeous. Although I already have like a, oh my God. Do I dare say it? Do I dare say it, stream? I mean, chat. This could be wines, 4 freaking wines. And this is what you're going to do to me? Concerned Day, we have some talking to do. I like farms that use up all the space, but this feels like a lot. So let's start with, you have a whole lot of golden statues. 3, 6, 9, 12, 42, 43, 44. Roughly 62 of these golden statues. These are not cheap. So the fact that you have these means you got 69 million. It's a lot to visual. That's why I'm like, I need to zoom in and like slowly take them in. So you obviously have... Okay, so you've got the slime hutch in the middle. Love that you've done this. You've obviously optimized the slime hutch and I like that. You got all the obelisks at the front here. I'm guessing this walking space right in front of the house will get here. Love that the obelisks are right near the farmhouse. I always say keep them near the farmhouse because you're going to use them. If you put them on the other side of the farm, I feel like that doesn't really utilize them that well. So you've got a barn and a coop here and a lot of silos. So you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 silos, which means I'm guessing if I scroll down, there's more animals. And then you've got all these. I'm glad that you've got, yeah, so I like this. Okay, so they've got the Janimo hut in the middle and then like a walkway that it sits on. But I like that you've done this with the scarecrow in the middle. And then in the walkway, instead of it just being a walkway, you've put the golden statues. I love this. We got a shed here and we've got a deconstructor and a keg. I think that's what the shed is, like a processing shed. I'm guessing with all these outside. So we go down here to this section where they've got a lot of fruit trees and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheds. I like that you have a section for the golden clock. This actually looks really nice. This is perfect like that. You have a whole lot of sheds. This is crazy amount of sheds. No, 7 plus 7, 14. Yeah, you've got 14 sheds. I'm hoping you're using all of them all. I'm guessing with a farm like this, you've definitely got like crystallariums going, maybe a whole lot of kegs going, because you've got a lot of crops going too. And that's a lot of mushroom trees. I don't know why you have so many. Maybe you just like mushroom trees, but they're not tapped and you could be tapping them to get yourself some mushrooms to sell. So yeah, everything else is pretty, it's a lot. But if you can really see yourself using this farm, I say it's great. I would say 9 out of 10. It is a lot for me, but I'm really like, this is really impressive to see. So seriously, well done. I gotta say thank you to Jelly77. Jelly, giving you a 9 out of 10. Really beautiful place. Just gotta optimize on some things, but beautiful place. I love it.